Hello everybody, welcome to Grotesqueresque. This is a game from an itch.io. Do not play if you have epilepsy. Understand. Epilepsy warning for you guys out there. Like a bloody onion made of skin, the human soul has many bleeding layers. Underneath those layers, we can find love, hope, fear, suffering, and sadness. A bleeding onion against the norm, therefore it is considered grotesque. But true beauty lies in the grotesque, unlike the false beauty preached by the so-called beautiful, perfect people. We would like to present to you with some grotesque tales. No, not just grotesque, but rather Grotesqueresque. Shout out to Dosso. Dasso? How you see your name? Lean back. We are about to witness 10 little stories. I think. A friend outside the window. I know I did make a video about this, but we cut it short because it was late. Consider this as the full gameplay. This is the story of Edward, a very lonely man who suffers from insomnia. Every night, Edward spends hours watching his window until deep slumber kicks in. What is it about windows that makes us so fascinated by them? Some of them show us beautiful landscapes, some of them show us dark reflection of the rotten line known as society. No front. Whatever the case, it's hard not to look outside, where uncertainty welcomes our eyes, feasting our brains with glimpses of a sad existence. It's 3 a.m. and Edward cannot fall asleep. Insomnia at its finest. Yeah, as you see, I did. Let's see from the beginning. Recall a joke? A man walks into a bar and orders a cup of sadness, and the astonished bartender looks at the man and asks, Excuse me, sir, but why are you ordering sadness? Ordering? Why don't you order happiness instead? Then the man replies, What's the point of being happy if no one allows you to feel sad? They all are already open. Close your eyes. You recall a cringy moment. When you were a teen, you had a crush on a girl, a classmate one day. In the middle of a class, she handed you a letter with a heart sticker. The rest of the classroom took notice, including the teacher. They were all staring at you and the girl. You began to sweat, your hands were trembling, and then you pretty much screamed, I'm in love with you too. Oh, babe. The girl looked at you and with a shocked face, and then she calmly told you, this is actually for your brother. I really like him. Could you give him to him, please? Things were never the same after that incident. It shaped your soul into a miserable mold labeled with the tag pathetic loser. What makes that memory even worse is the fact that our brother rejected the girl and told her to date you instead. And she told him, no offense, but your brother's ugly. You feel heat in your body, that type of heat that originates from cringe overdose. You call that cringe? Open your eyes. Huh. Then close them. Is it gonna be the same joke? You don't feel like recalling this stupid joke again. Slap yourself. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Slap. For no apparent reason. It hurt. My nose. They are already closed. We'll keep them all closed. They are already closed. Okay, open your eyes. Hold your breath. For no reason at all. You can breathe now. That was close. You feel a sudden urge to fall asleep. To close your eyes, I mean. You finally fall asleep. You dream of puppies, kittens, and bunnies until something disturbs your slumber. Hello? Someone is tapping on your window, and you live on the 6th floor. There's something outside your window. Open your eyes. Hi. Close your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. Maybe you should pretend to fall asleep. Yeah, maybe. You pretend to be asleep. You pretend to be more asleep. Maybe you should pretend to be asleep more. Pretend to be more asleep. Hello? Pretend to be asleep more. Pretend to be asleep. Keep you close. Big eyes. No, thank you. Pretend to be asleep. You hear a voice coming from outside your window. I know you're in there. I can see you. Oh, that's so good you hear it on either side. Are you really asleep? Or are you just trying to ignore me? I'm not going to hurt you. I want to be your friend. I'm sleeping. Oh god. And close them. Pretend to be asleep. By the way, I heard you can save the protagonists who are in each story. I did a video. If you want to see where the first time, I put the link somewhere down in the description. But see this as the actual gameplay. Since pretend to be asleep. We sleeping. Now we sleep. This is your last chance. Then I'll play with you. If you don't open your eyes, then we won't be able to play. So please open your eyes. Pretend to be asleep. You're a stubborn one, aren't you? No, I'm sleeping. If you don't open your eyes, then I will have to make you open them. How? No, I'm sleeping. You resisted that? Resisted what? Even if that means having your brain melted. That noise? I don't like you. You're not my friend. I should have never come here. Goodbye then. This is a chick. Maybe this is a chick. We can open your eyes and then he's gonna be there. There is no goodbye. Do it. You feel a sudden wave of relief. Your skin crawls like a fly larvae inside Castle Marzu. Whatever that is. It's safe to sleep now. Good night. Yes. What was outside Edward's window? I guess we'll never know. Unfortunately for Edward, that experience only worsened his insomnia. Yay! Our next story is about Bella, a girl who loves forest strolls. But do forest strolls love her? Perhaps nature has different plans for her. Beloved routine. Forest strolls. By the way, it said in the credits that it was for a game jam. Pretty interesting. I usually come during the day, but I guess taking a stroll in the forest during the night wouldn't be a problem if I have a lantern. Error keys. Alright. I could swear I just heard footsteps behind me. Must be a squirrel. A squirrel with a ton of leg muscle. Those footsteps sound too heavy to be a squirrel. Perhaps there's someone else who came for a night stroll. That's just the wind. God. I have a bad feeling. I better head back home. Something's not right. What if we go back now? Can't find the exit. Are we doomed? Hello, can anyone hear me? I got lost. Hello, hello. That's so cool. I will also link the game down in the description. Are you lost? Hello, who's there? It's free on each shield. What's the matter? Just head to the entrance of the forest. I'm trying, but I can't find it. Maybe there's no entrance anymore. No entrance, no exit. Just forest. Just you and me. Is this supposed to be a joke? Who are you? Show yourself. You really want to see me? No, That's unfortunate. Because I do want to see. Well, oh, I'm back at the entrance. Was I hallucinating? Or maybe I fell asleep? Was it just a dream? Was it a dream? Or was she given a second chance since she actually showed the will to defy fate? You could probably ask her, but you'd have to go visit her in the mental asylum where she resides now. That's dark. Now, let's meet Wade. Lord Minion's a man with a very particular task. Cleaning vents. Dead rats, spiderwebs, junk bugs. He dreams of persistent vents, but his dreams might turn into dangerous nightmares. Is that a typo? No, gangrenous nightmares? Wind driver, Lord Minion, wait. Noses run. Hello? Wait. We need your service. The tenants are complaining about a foul odor coming from the vents, probably a dead animal. We need you to take care of it. Right now. The whole apartment complex will reek and we can't allow that. Now move your ass. Three. Move your ass. Wait, why are you knocking on our door? What do you want? We should be cleaning the vent. Honey, that greasy bearded handyman is knocking on our door. Just ignore him. Nobody's inside. You are inside the vent system. Keep crawling and find the source of the stench. The stench is a bit weak here. You rest for a while. You'll recover all your stamina. The stench is a bit stronger here. Let's take some rest. Ding. recovered all your stamina. Sniff. The stench is almost unbearable. You're too tired to move. Why don't you rest? You rest for a while. You recovered all your stamina. Stench is almost unbearable. Rest. That is very good, by the way. You recovered all your stamina. You have a bad feeling. Are you sure you want to move forward? No? You decide to go back and quit your job. Unfortunately, you realize that you're stuck in the vent. Did the vent get smaller, or did the weight gain? It's too late. Does so. Already called him. The vent is soundproof, so screaming for help is useless. Here's something approaching. Ah, was a good one. Poor Wade. It seems there are cases when fate cannot be defied at all, not even inside a miserable, rotten, stinking house. Now let's meet me, a journalist obsessed with an old urban legend about the TV show mascot. Will his perseverance reward him with a great story that will make him famous? Oh my god. Or will he end up inside a body bag? The Tolo Ratuni Show. Hello, hello, testing, testing. Okay, it works. We can begin the interview. Today I'm interviewing John, a former producer of the legendary show, The Tolo Ratuni Show. That's right, I was one of the most prominent producers of the show until that bitch stole my job in 1978. With those big eyes, don't want to know what he did to her. John, the Tolo Ratuni Show was one of the most popular TV shows back in the 70s, spawning all kinds of merchandising based on the show. All kinds of merchandising based on the show. Every Sunday, families all over the world gathered in front of their televisions to enjoy the Tolo Ratuni's crazy shenanigans. Tolo Ratuni was a giant talking mouse with a friendly voice. At the end of each episode, there was a moral lesson to be taught to the viewers. Where did it all go wrong? How did the Tolo Ratuni show end up being a legend no one wants to talk about? How come the beloved Tolo Ratuni character is now feared and hated alike by people who still remember it? It's a long story, and it'll be a delight to tell it. I came up with the idea for the show in 1971. I was at my house watching my cat eating a rat when I suddenly thought, what if there was a show about a giant talking rat called Tolorotuni? You see your cat eat your rat? Perfect show, I do it. The higher-ups thought my idea was brilliant, so I got the green light. The premise we came up was the following. Tolorotuni was a rat humanoid from another dimension. He was interested in our culture, so that's why he built a machine to get here. Every Sunday, Tolorotuni would review movies, books, TV shows, etc., while the crowd made funny remarks about the reviewed products. One of the most beloved segments of the show was when someone in the crowd would mention it was their birthday, so Tolorotuni would sing them a happy birthday song. Yippee! The character was so popular that soon there were Tolorotuni toys, as well as comics, trading cards, t-shirts, etc. Soon enough, the higher-ups demanded a Tolorotuni film, and we had to comply. I was in charge of the show until 1978. I was fired, and that biatch Laura took my place. That was their biggest mistake. I was the mastermind behind the show. Laura had no idea what direction to take. The new episodes were awful, and the 10th film was a complete failure. Oh no. Every Sunday, more and more families would turn away from the TV from the show. They didn't like this new Tolorotuni direction. He wasn't the Tolorotuni everybody loved. A bootleg of Tolorotuni. John, there's something people have been wondering for years. Who was under the suit? Was Tolorotuni played by different people? Was the actor replaced every season? The pause in between takes it further. You know how to do it, does so? I guess there's no point in hiding it anymore. Nobody knew he showed up during the auditions, but he was wearing bandages all over his face. He refuses to reveal his name or where he came up from. Or where he came from, there we go. But he was so good that we had no other choice than to hire him. I guess we liked the mystery surrounding his identity. It was like he was a real alien, just like Tolorotuni. If only we had known. Wink, wink. What happened after the show began to lose popularity? The actor began acting more weird than usual. He refused to take off his suit. He truly believed he was Tolorotuni, and who could blame him? As I mentioned before, I wasn't part of the show anymore. It's funny, isn't it? Being fired saved my life. He went to the studio carrying a knife and a rifle. So many died. All the producers who were there that day got killed. A lot of people in the audience were killed too. One of the worst tragedies in the history of our country. Then he disappeared. The police, The police searched everywhere, but they couldn't find him. And considering no one had any idea of who he was, well, it's easy to understand why they couldn't catch him. The studio was left abandoned, and the world wanted to forget about the Tolorotuni show. We all wanted to pretend he never existed. Considering I was one of the main producers for years, I received a lot of hate too, even death threats. There are legends, rumors. Is the abandoned studio really haunted? Why don't you visit and find out? I've determined that the best way to understand the legend of Toloratuni is to watch the final episode. Luckily for me, I was able to obtain the last remaining copy, an old VHS tape. Dear viewers, keep in mind that I have never seen this tape before. We'll watch it together for the first time. Be careful though, the content of this tape might be extremely disturbing. Oh no. Alright, let's watch it. Lost TV show creepypasta story? Hello everyone, it's me, Toloratuni. Hello everyone. My dear friends, I have bad news. I'm experiencing an existential crisis. Isn't that sad? But don't worry, I have a great idea. I know something that will cheer me up. Spending time with a friend. Let's all welcome my dear friend James the Tumor. Why the sad face, James? Something eating you from the inside? Get it? Don't worry, I will remove all your fleshy sadness that's eating you. See? You're much better now, just a bit dead. Good one. Kinda caught me off guard, actually. What the? A ghost? Did you see that? What did I just watch? The final episode of Toloratuni. That's supposed to be the final episode that aired before the massacre. That was too disturbing, too graphic. How did they even allow that to be on the TV show? I guess there's only one thing left for me to do in order to finish this documentary. I need to visit the abandoned studio that's supposed to be haunted by the ghost of Toloratuni. Okay, so I managed to get into the abandoned studio. Surprisingly, there were no guards outside. I guess they really have forgotten about this place. The place appears to be empty. I don't hear anything either. Looks like my theory was right. This place isn't haunted, just another stupid urban legend. Now, you might be wondering, what about the tape? You see, the answer is quite simple. The tape was just a hoax, something edited by fans. They want to trick me into believing the tape was real. But my mother raised no fool. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby deem the legend of the ghost of Toloratuni a hoax. Dun dun dun. And cut. Now I need to go back home, edit this garbage, and sell it to someone stupid enough to buy it. How to make money, money. 101. Alright, time to leave this dump. What the? Footsteps. Someone else here? I don't like this. Not one bit. I need to leave right now. Tolo? Damn it. I can't find the exit. What the heck is going on here? Hello there, I'm Toloratuni. No, this is impossible. You're not real. You can't be real. Of course I'm real. I showed the world how real I am that day when I killed those bastards, including that biatch Laura. This can't be happening. Anyone who dares to come here will die. I will feast on your brains. I'm afraid you'll never finish your documentary. Wait a moment. How do you know about my documentary? Also you caught Laura the producer. The B word. Okay, it's a biatch, but just like John did. I knew your voice sounded familiar. It was you all along. John, the former producer of the Toloratuni show. Damn you! How did you figure it out? Scooby-Doo, ending. But wait, there's more. Your grudge against Laura the producer, and the fact that you know about my documentary. Also, you told me, why don't you visit the studio and find out? Dang it! I guess you're too smart. Now my plans ruined all because of you. Plan? What plan? You were supposed to record me pretending to be Toloratuni and flee. Then you were supposed to show the world this footage. People would be interested. Is that a typo? Intercept? Does that supposed to mean interested? Toloratuni once again, and would be hired as a producer again, and that sounds pretty stupid. By the way, how did you manage to edit the VHS tape? That was a really good job. VHS tape? What are you talking about? Wait, you didn't send me the tape? Didn't send you anything. What are you talking about? So that means that... That's one hell of a mouthful. It's you, the real Toloratuni. birthday today? I mean, if it's any of you guys' birthday out there. Yes, it's my birthday. Mine is not, but happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday, dear David. Total Ratuni always wins. Did you guys like that birthday? It seems that David's documentary about Total Ratuni has been delayed forever. But don't feel sorry for him, he almost didn't feel his insides being pulled out by a demonic red creature. Almost. The following story revolves around Linda, a woman obsessed with cleaning who might have to adapt to a new life far from clean. Huh. Sepsis. Story 5. What is happening actually? This place looks so filthy. How did I even get here? Man, the balloons on the... Oh god. What is that thing? Also, did you had to... Looks like a rotting corpse. It must be filled with worms, larvae, infections. If I get too close, I might end up getting sepsis. But that's not all. This water's already infected. I need to get out of here right now. The water jerked something. You found a knife. A knife? What am I supposed to do with it? Maybe poke this thing? Am I supposed to use the knife on this thing? Karen's first day at survival. No, I refuse. There's no way I could do that. There's no way I could do that. What was that? Who's there? The corpse will show you the way, unless you wish to rot here forever. Who are you? Get me out of here or I'll call the cops, says Karen, named Linda. Yeah, I obviously can't. Silly me. I'm just trapped in a dirty... brain fart, I'm sorry. trapped in a filthy place. Many infections. They expect me to use the knife on the corpse? But what if a worm jumps on me? What about the pus, the flies, the infections? What should I do? I mean, oh well. Window activated. Sorry about that, guys. I had to do something real quick. There must be an exit nearby. Another corpse? Oops. Hi. What's this? What's this language in Latin? One of the pages is stained in blood. It says, Rex demon indiget utero. Amen. What is that supposed to mean? Something happened. Yes. I did the maze in the previous video, so I didn't notice that it brought me at the end right at the exit door. I thought this was the starting area. Because it looked so convincing. Let's go though. Rex demon indigent utero. There are two ways. Upstairs and downstairs. There might be an exit upstairs. There might be answers downstairs. What if we go downstairs then? Try to figure it out. I'm gonna do this one, try to see where the way is. To show the way. I did it. Yay. Who are you? What is this place? What's going on here? That's the exact translation, by the way. My uterus? What the heck are you talking about? Who is the Demon King? Don't you remember? It was your will to be brought here. You summoned us. You wanted to be a mother once again. And your wish shall be granted. I remember now. I had a son. Do you remember that day? Your son playing outside. He stepped on a rusty nail. His wound got infected. You didn't take him to the hospital because you didn't want to be near sick people. He died from sepsis. You buried him in the backyard, but you couldn't deal with the guilt. You wanted to be a mother again, and so you found a way to contact us. We needed you, and you needed us. We'll insert the fetus of the Demon King inside your womb. You shall give birth to our Lord. Yes, I want to be a mother again. Lay down on the bed, then we begin the ritual. I'm going to be... That transformation was cool though. Adorable, isn't it? I'm so happy for Linda. She got to enjoy pregnancy once again. Yay! Now let's travel far, far away to a land surrounded by ice, Antarctica. There are many rumors and mysteries surrounding the area. One of these mysteries is the existence of a cryptid known as Ningen, a giant pale humanoid who hides in the cold waters. Dr. Rosemary Lutherson has dedicated her whole life to cryptozoology, trying to prove the existence of cryptids all over the world. Will she manage to prove the existence of the legendary Ningen, or will the truth be too much for her to handle? Let's find out. Story 6. Wait, I saved it the wrong then. Never mind. Here we go. I am Dr. Rosemary Lutherson, cryptozoologist. I've been studying cryptids for a long time. Ever since I was a child, I've been obsessed with mythical creatures, such as Bigfoot. Bigfoot. It's the 8-bit foot, actually. No, Bigfoot, the Yeti, the Loch Ness monster, and the Mokele Mbembe. Since she mentioned... Is that a real mythical creature? I don't remember her saying that name. I studied cryptozoology despite the fact that my family was against it. They never understood me. They will never understand my passion for the unknown. Last year I discovered a new species of beetle. Such discovery encouraged me to go after bigger cryptids in harsher environments. The Ningen might not be one of the most famous cryptids, but I still feel pretty intrigued by it. A giant pale humanoid who hides in the deep waters of Antarctica. Are you real, Ningen? There are photos and recordings of the Ningen. Some of those haven't been debunked yet. Alright, time to begin the investigation. And so Rosemary began her mission to prove the existence of the legendary Ningen. Her main goals acquiring audiovisual evidence of the creature. She had all the necessary yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to see. I thought it was a typo again. Such as sonars, radars, and thermal imagery devices. However, after a week of investigation, she made no progress at all. All she managed to detect were some seals, sea lions, and an orca. Poor Rosemary. She was beginning to lose hope. I've been here for a week, but it feels like I've been here for months. I've made no progress at all. My colleagues warned me about it. I should have been after Bedford or Loch Ness Monster. Beetles. Just some stupid beetles no one even knew they existed. That's the only cryptid I found. Maybe my family was right. I should study something else. Maybe cryptozoology wasn't meant for me. What was that? What just happened? Did the ship hit something? Could it be? The Ningen. Calm down, Rosemary. It could have been an iceberg. Titanic reference. I need to check the sonar. Beep boop boop bop boop beep. Nothing detected. Not even an iceberg? What's going on? Perhaps the ship hit a giant squid and it fled. I better go back to the deck and stay alert. Are you there, Ningen? Are you real? Ningen, show yourself! I'm such a fool. Maybe such a... Maybe I should just give up and go back to the lab. What was that? Sounded like an enormous animal. It's coming. He's real, oh god. The Ningen is real. Need to calm down. You do that to a mythical creature? Record on camera. This is my chance. I record the creature with my camera recorder. creature looks at you, seemingly perplexed. I'm doing it. I'm recording the Ningen, HD quality, no stupid blurry evidence. The Ningen seems to be intrigued by your existence. It has seen other humans before, but just quick glimpses while swimming. This is the first time the Ningen sees a human in detail. The Ningen has determined that humans are boring and pitiful. Small and fragile flesh creatures bound to their ego. The Ningen decides to go back to its nest in the depths of the freezing waters. I did it. I recorded the Ningen. I recorded the Ningen. I recorded the Ningen. Dr. Luther's evidence of the Ningen will most likely change cryptozoology forever. Will she go after Bigfoot and Loch Ness Monster next? That's it? The next story is about a lonely farmer named Aldo, who tries to cope with the death of his family through apple harvesting. However, his daily routine might lead to nightmarish encounters. From here, it's blank, by the way. So welcome to part 2. The farmer, huh? Leave the house and go harvest apples. 100 will be enough. What are you doing? You're supposed to collect apples. The apples reappear every morning. It's incredible. Eternal apples. Uki? There's no music. You're not supposed to be here. There's nothing interesting here. Go collect apples. Now I'm interested. Okay, you don't let me? Aha! Where are the apples? So many apples. 12. That walking animation though. 30. It's here. I can hear it. God. Just need the apples. Just do it. Just continue collecting apples. $22 to go. $10 to go. I'm not letting my guard down. I have like an idea what this going for. What this game is going for. Congratulations, you collected 100 apples. Go back home. Did I have to remember the maze? Poor Aldo, he wanted to harvest apples, and he got his heart harvested instead. Poor Aldo. Now let's meet Jennifer, as she was already dealt with insecurities regarding her appearance, which had led to chronic anxiety and depression. Although she had many cosmetic surgeries to boost her confidence, she's still unhappy and insecure about her appearance. She wants to get more surgeries, but her finances are in a dire state. However, there's a new mysterious clinic that offers quality cosmetic surgery for a very modest price. Does it sound too good to be true? Let's find out. Beauty. Oh, the text is up there. A lot of people refer to me as a cosmetic surgery addict, They don't understand why I need these procedures. My mother used to be the most beautiful woman ever. She won many contests. She was pretty much a celebrity. However, my dad was a pretty ugly man. Pretty ugly man. Ugly but quite rich. There we go. After they got married, they had 3 daughters. My sisters and me. My sisters resembled my mother. They were so beautiful. But I resembled my father. He was the ugly one. My sisters always received praise from everyone. I was just the ugly one. As I grew up, I had no friends, and I lacked social skills, unlike my sisters who were really popular. I wasn't smart either. I was just a lonely and ugly girl. For my 18th birthday, I asked my daddy for some surgeries that could boost my self-esteem and confidence. I guess he felt sorry for me because he agreed. The procedures were quite expensive, but money wasn't a problem. Rhinoplasty, breast augmentations, multiple liposuctions, Botox. I had many surgeries through the years, but somehow I still feel ugly. Somehow. My daddy passed away last month. I can't afford new surgeries. Never got a job. I was dependent on my dad. Dad's money. I want a new cosmetic surgery, but I don't have enough money. Cosmetic surgery is way too expensive, but I needed it so much, nobody understands me. However, today I saw an ad. There's a new clinic in the outskirts of the city, and they offer cosmetic surgery at a very affordable prices. Very low prices. Prices I can afford. So I already made an appointment, and today I'll visit the clinic to get cosmetic surgery. Beauty stuff. This must be the place, huh? I have to admit, the clinic looks a bit run down. Is Nosferatu advertising as a cleaning doctor? Then I get why it looks that way. But I can't complain. All that matters is my precious cosmetic surgery. Precious. My precious. I'm not sure what kind of surgery would be good for me now, but I guess I'll just ask the surgeon. I'm not leaving this place without getting surgery. Hello? This clinic looks like it has been abandoned for quite some time, but it was opened this week. It's also pretty silent. That's quite unusual for a clinic. What the? Hello there. Hello. How may I help you? I called earlier. I made an appointment. Oh, yes. Jennifer, we have been expecting you. I'm Stacy. I work as a nurse, receptionist, and supervising surgeon. Hi, Stacy. What kind of cosmetic surgery are you looking for? That's the thing. I'm not really sure. I know my body needs a lot of improvement, as I still consider myself ugly after many surgeries. I've already had pretty much every type of cosmetic surgery available. I see. Let me take a closer look. So you're a fucking genius. Ah, yes. I see. Yes, that's it. Huh? I know exactly what kind of surgery you need, but I can't reveal it unless you agree to go ahead with the surgery. What? How can I agree to get surgery if I don't even know what type of surgery it is? Sorry, but that's our work policy. If you don't like it, you can go to another clinic. But I seriously doubt you'll find prices as cheap as ours. So, will you embrace true beauty for a cheap price? Or will you keep being the ugly sister? What? How does she know about my sisters? Plot twist, she is one of the sisters. I have a very busy schedule, so I need an answer right now. Let's see what happens. Alright, I'll go ahead with the surgery. Beauty means everything to me. Oh, wonderful. Let's get you ready then. Let's get beauty. Here we are, the surgery room. It doesn't look too clean. This is where the magic happens, where ugly cocoons morph into beautiful bloody butterflies. I want to be the most beautiful woman in the world. Don't worry, you are in good hands. I'm an expert on beauty. I see those eyes. I've been researching beauty for years, many years, but we can't waste any more time. Please take off your clothes and put on the surgical gown. Then get on the operating table so we can begin. Alright. Okay, I proceed to explain the type of surgery we carry out. But rather your insight. You mean my mental health? Are you suggesting me to seek a psychiatrist? No, silly. Talking about your skeleton. My skeleton? Yes, your skeleton. It has to go. What? Is that even possible? Of course it is. It's called skelecolectomy. That's a check. I don't think it's true. It's a pretty common procedure. But how am I even supposed to live without the skeleton? What about my organs? Your organs won't be removed. We'll just take them out for a few minutes and then we'll put them back inside you after we get rid of your skeleton. How will they move? They'll be like some sort of blob. You'll get used to it. Beauty requires great sacrifices, don't you think? Trust me, you feel so much better after remove your ugly skeleton. Your true inner beauty will finally be revealed to the world. Isn't that what you want? Wait, no. I don't want to go ahead with this anymore. I don't want to get rid of my skeleton. It's too late to do that. Far too late. No time for regrets. You'll really agree to this. Oh man. We're about to be the blob. Let me go. I really don't want this. I don't need a skelecolectomy. Don't be silly. Of course you need it. Trust me. Your wife will be so much better after this. You're... So that means she's... I can read. Your life will be so much better after this. I have fucking glasses. Your mom will be so proud of you. Blob incoming. Oh, look at that. My colleagues have arrived. Welcome, doctors. We were waiting for you. We can finally begin the surgery. Blob mode activate. Well, let's wait. During the progress, don't forget to check the last part where I get until story 6, I think. Blob mode activated. Wake up, Jennifer. The surgery is over. You'll be happy to know that your skelecolectomy was a success. I'm sure you're eager to see the results. No? Don't worry, I brought a mirror so you can see how beautiful you are now. Jennifer's surgery was a success, but it's never enough for her. I heard she wants euthanasia now. Dark humor. Let's move on to the following story. This one is about a brave pony determined to summon a demon in order to rid the world of humans, so ponies can be the new rulers. Adorable, isn't it? Will this brave pony manage to exterminate humanity? Guess we'll have to find out. Fat pony apotheosis. Brothers and sisters, the time has come. We deserve to rule the planet. Humans keep destroying it, and we can't allow that. A new dawn awaits, the age of ponies. No more humans, only ponies, and other animals. But we can't allow the stinky humans to get away with their predatory habits. We need to summon Beelzebub, Lord of the Flies, Prince of Hell. We can ask him to kill all humans. I will gather enough feces so we can summon him. Loading pony. Stand by. Stage 1. Is that a reference to Pony Island? collect that shield. Pun intended. Will it be 100 again? Stage 4. Stage 5. Stage 6. I love the surrealness. Mm-hmm. 666. Oh boy. We're gonna run straight into him. Oh, what did you do here? He's there. I am Beelzebub, Lord of the Flies, who has summoned me. Your creature of representing Beelzebub is amazing. Does so. Shout out to your work. I summoned you. I am a pony. A pony? How strange. Why have you summoned me? What do you seek? I want you to kill all humans so we ponies can rule the world. Can you do that? So, can you do that right now? I refuse. You refuse? If I kill all humans, then I won't be able to torture them anymore. I won't be able to harvest souls. Therefore, I refuse to kill all humans. I need them alive so I can make them suffer. But I brought you poop. You have to grant my petition. I won't kill humans, but if there's something else you'd like, then do tell me. Ah, yes, that's it. What do you want then? My soul? Infinite pizza? My people need tons of pizza. Give us infinite pizza. I understand. I shall give you infinite pizza. Hero summons the devil for infinite pizza. What can you go wrong? I'm sure our pony friend will enjoy eating pizza with his friends until Beelzebub visits him to collect his soul. Ha! Plot twist. Now it's time for a final story. Most people feel safe inside their homes. Some people rarely go outside due to the potential dangers of the world that lies outside the door. Isn't it nice to be inside, sheltered from violence, the hate, the lies, and never-ending atrocities? Atrocity, atrocities committed by humanity. But what happens when that sanctuary called home is threatened by something far worse? A woman named Sabrina is about to discover the answer. The people. Oh no, I have a feeling. This is like my weak spot when it comes to jump scares. Looking through a tiny crack or a peephole on the door. I had trouble sleeping last night. Sleep paralysis, nightmares, anxiety. I have a very bad feeling. Something very bad is about to happen. I'm not going to leave my apartment today. I won't go to work. If I leave, something bad will happen. I know it in my heart. It's your bedroom. Don't have much stuff and there isn't a lot of space, but it's still a pretty cozy bedroom. You rest for a few minutes. Go to another room. Examine the room. The hallway. It leads to all the other doors, rooms. Bedroom. The ultimate wall that protects you from the outside world. You only use it when you go to work or need to buy something. You don't have any friends. And your family doesn't want anything to do with you. Dark. Examine this room. It's your kitchen. You don't spend much time here since you usually just order fast food delivery. However, sometimes you do enjoy cooking some home meals. I don't feel like cooking. I rather order some fast food. How strange. No one answers the phone. Maybe they're too busy. It's your bathroom. You barely use the shower. I don't need to use the bathroom right now. Okay then. Uh-oh. Someone knocking on the front door. Look through the people. Are you sure about that? Anyway, but bit sleepy. I'd better go back to the bedroom. You sure? It's gonna be the time to rest. Alarm! An air raid siren? Why is it so dark outside? Did the power go off in the rest of the city? What the heck is going on? Knock knock. Hi. What the? Who is that? I can't see their face. Hello? May I help you? Better call the police. They're not answering. What the heck is going on? Text message? Message? Public service announcement. Emergency. Keep your doors locked. Do not turn on the lights. Lights attract them. I repeat, lights attract them. Them? Lights? What the heck? Maybe I should turn off all the lights. Bathroom. It wants me to do that, huh? Okay. Look through people. That was good. That was good. Holy fuck. The next morning, everything went back to normal. Although Sabrina was never seen again. Now it's time to say goodbye. Maybe, who knows, maybe one day we'll meet again with new stories. This might not be the best horror stories ever told. Definitely had some goosebumps. Love for horror, love for the grotesque. Thank you for coming by. Have a beautiful day. Last jump scare from me. Does so do it. RPG Maker Horror Gym 10. Thank you so much for watching. That was unexpected. Because it left you with no other choices. You mentioning it. It was created with RPG Maker MZ. Long live the grotesque. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you had your popcorn and your snacks. Those were 10 stories. And yeah, check out the last part. We might have caught health, but we started with the jump scares first. Yeah. Rip and tear until it's done, my slayers. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe for more. Check out my other videos. Have a good one.